Okay, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of my code. I could go on forever, so I'll keep it brief. So the first person character has a lot of the main variables, a lot of things linked to him. Obviously the guns, ammo, health, and a lot of the puzzle booleans to check to see if he solved them, things like that. The main event graph is mainly just his standard default movement and the pause functionality. Pickup is all to do with the gravity gun, which is mostly what we did in the gravity gun lecture. Just changed like the power and the pickup distance. While shooting handles, shooting projectile, taking damage, ammo pickup, things like that, switching weapons. A lot of it is to do with checking to see what weapon is being used with like a kind of ammo IDs, things like that mainly. So that's the player. The first person player game mode thing does the countdown timer, so it's quite simple on event tick. The enemy AI uses this behavior tree. So it has obviously two main states, patrolling and chasing attacking. When it's chasing attacking, it faces the player and runs the chase and shoot functions in the enemy AI's blueprint. And then when you can't see the player, it will focus on the last place it saw it, and then it'd find random points to move to. So I've got these quick tasks here, so it's chasing the player, random movement, focusing on the player's last position, and shooting the player. So the enemy blueprint here, it's got a few different variables. This is the old code before I used the behavior tree, and then just firing the projectile and updating its movement to make it run faster when chasing the player. So that's those ones, and then we've got the enemy turret is similar, but it's got the Ryan Terp node, so it can rotate properly on the spot to face the player. And then we've got the base ammo, which is mainly just visibility for like the text that appears and making it the text face the player at all times. So that's what the base does, and then you've got the main ammo, which inherits from it and has the respawn functionality. As you can see over here on the right, it has the main ammo spawner interface, which all it has is the respawn function here declared, and then it's initialized in the spawn point, which again is hooked up to the same interface. So here, it event respawn, where it's initialized, it after a delay it attempts to spawn. So attempting to spawn just checks to see if there's already an item on the spawner, and if there's not, then it will go to spawn item, where it will then spawn the actor, which I've put as the main ammo. So that's that, and then so for the main ammo, when the player overlaps it, it just adds it to the ammo array, similar to the weapon one, and sets the ammo type and current weapon. And then the grenade ammo is pretty much the same. Main difference, obviously, it's slightly different, and it calls in on pickup from the player. And then the base projectile just adds the physics. It doesn't actually do the damage or anything like that. Ignore that pickup, it's done in the player blueprint. And then the grenade, obviously I just add the kind of explosion radius. And then you've got the base weapon pickup, which is similar to the ammo, and again just adding it to the weapon blueprint. Next is the health pack that just adds health to player. Again, the text rotation things. The lift, we have the timeline node and the alert to make it smoother, so I just have a start and an end point for it to follow, and then it does it nice and smoothly. And then I've got the 5 different doors. They all have the same kind of text visibility thing going on, but they have slightly different functions. So with the first door, it's just simply a press of the key, and then it will open the door and change the condition, and obviously you do the animation. The second door is slightly different because it disables input at event begin play, so the player can't open the door, and then when the key is obtained, which this boolean is inside the player blueprint, it then enables input. The third door is on event tick because it's just waiting for the door activated to open. So this is the one with the pressure pad. Fourth door is pretty much the same. Sorry, the fourth door is the pressure pad. The third door is the color changing tiles. And then the fifth door is the one with the tree. But they're all pretty much the same, just waiting for their booleans to be activated. And then we've got the key card, which simply, when it's overlapped, it just changes the boolean inside the player to true and destroys itself, and that's the same with the intel. The HUD, obviously I've made the HUD here. In the graph, I've got all these different functions which basically link the text up. And then the main menu, the buttons are hooked up to obviously change the visibility and open levels, and for the resolution, execute console command to do that. And that's basically it.